on, people! Here we go! Some news headlines. Let's go. Hey, gun people. Well, let's go some news here. This is the big news today, and it's kind of funny. 50 migrants. Isn't that funny? We call people who commit a criminal act and unlawfully break our laws and rush into our city for free shit to steal from working taxpayers. We call them migrants. We don't call rape people who are rapists. We don't call them sex therapists. They're trying to, no. But we call other criminals that cross the border migrants, immigrants. We don't want to put a negative name on it. They're charging people. They're raping women. They're killing kids. 50 people in one truck that we know about. I mean, the whole Congress and the whole country goes to shit because 19 kids, I'm not making light of 19 kids being killed, because a gun was used. You got 50 kids and adults killed in a truck, being locked in a truck, dying a brutal death in Texas heat. And somehow our government will figure out how to make gun control the problem with these people dying. They want to come here to buy a gun, and that's why they're dying. It's just outrageous. So if you go down the article, it kind of says 50 immigrants are believed to have died. Believed? Really? We got 50 dead bodies and we're still saying believed? Really? That's where we're at now? Sweltering conditions, semi-truck, San Antonio. Federal law enforcement, this is a federal investigation. See, the federal government can let people come across the border, flood Texas, ruin our healthcare system, take millions and billions of dollars in taxpayer money for kids, health care, raising kids, free housing, free this, transportation. Who's going to pay for all these funerals? Taxpayers. Who's going to pay for all the medical, all the ambulances that took the people to the hospital? Taxpayers. Who's going to pay all the doctors' fees? People who pay more insurance money. Free Obamacare. Yeah, that's it. Free Obamacare will take care of it. It's just freaking crazy why the border isn't the #1 national security. We have Biden, that traitorous mother piece of shit, in the White House, destroying and trashing this country. Meanwhile, he's in business with China with his son. We have a laptop. We got recordings now, and we can't do anything. And this is all the poor immigrants. Pray for their families. No one should die that way. We should have air-conditioned trailers bringing people illegally across the border. That's what they'll call for next. Okay, 2 people died after they got him out of the truck because there was only 48 dead, I guess, in the truck. And then 2 died at the hospital. And here we have Pelosi's husband, another liberal Democrat in charge, power, running the country, in charge of the country, telling everybody about how they want to protect women and children. Meanwhile, his ass is out there driving around fucking drunk, hitting other cars. Oh, sorry, I said the F word. And House Speaker Pelosi's husband's arrested for DUI charging. 82 arrested, driving in the influence of blood alcohol over 8. And both charges are misdemeanor. If he hits somebody, they said there's no injuries. I thought the first report said there was injuries. If you have an accident with DUI with injuries, it's a felony. But he's getting charged with 2 misdemeanors. And, of course, he's in court, and he's going to pay off the judge, and they'll donate to the DA, and the DA will cut a sweetheart deal, and he's like, whatever, you freaking peon peasants. My freaking wife, you keep electing her dumb ass to Congress. She's the Speaker of the House. I can do what the hell I want. He got some major contract, got to buy out all the old post offices when they shut down post offices, made billions in that because he got the secret backdoor deal to buy all the old post offices and all that prime real estate. But I digress. More bullshit in the news. Once again, we got Biden in the White House, his son doing dealings, getting backdoor with Chinese. We're giving China just about every damn thing. Trump was trying to freaking put a stranglehold on China and stop us and make us more self-sufficient. And you freaking idiot left-wing idiots that went out and voted for Biden suddenly think the world is a better place. Gas has doubled. Inflation's out of the wall. 250,000 people crossing the border in 1 month. 250,000 people in 1 month crossing the border of Texas. That we know about. 50 people dying in a truck. No problem. Let's get the guns. Those mean AR-15s and high-capacity mags. That's the problem. Yeah, Trump's the problem. Yeah, that January 6th riot, that's the problem, where people got upset that the government was destroying the country. That's the problem. This is a little correction I have to do for one of my videos. I said Owen Wilson killed himself. I remember he tried to kill himself. He did not complete it. So that was my bust. I said in a video that there was a video that I was going to share about stars that did crazy shit and fell and either killed themselves or lost their career. So, and I got a lot of hate in there saying, he's not dead. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're stupid. You're a dumbass. He's not dead. They didn't mention that he tried to kill himself. But anyway, so he is not dead and he just attempted suicide. Sorry for that. I'm going to do this video next on the Miranda rights. A lot of people are saying they overturned the Miranda rights and now you don't have to read it to them. That's not correct. And I will clear that up in my Miranda video next. This little news wasn't making much of a thing at all. They've kind of hid it. Not really hid it. They just let it pass aside. A woman carrying a gun, a good Second Amendment, conservative, smart woman with the ability to defend herself, saved a bunch of people at a party when some dummy opened up with a fire. So he opens up firing an AR-15 style rifle. Ooh, those mean assault rifles. That's the problem. Yeah. She had a pistol. You know, the pistol that the 19 cops had down in Uvalde, and they didn't want to enter because they were outgunned. According to Tatum, he had an inside source. They were outgunned and scared, but they weren't scared. They weren't cowards. Anyway, she had a pistol. He had an AR. She killed him. She killed him, saved a bunch of people. Not a whole bunch of news about this. They don't even say whether she's a cop, what her job is. There's nothing. There's nothing about her. Other than, oh, there was a woman there with a gun and she pulled it out and stopped the killer. Okay, let's move on. So this is a case that should be, you know, these are the cases that freaking the NRA that says they care about guns should be promoting and making videos about and getting shit out there and saying this is why it's good that people are armed, but they won't. They just want your money. Just keep sending them your money, you idiots. So here's that video that I was talking about. Actresses who ruined their careers in a matter of seconds is the name of it. It's on Looper channel. Pretty good video. It goes through many different actors who did shit and kind of ruined. Oh, crap. Oh, my God. This is a new warning from YouTube. The following content may contain. Holy crap. Are you serious? Sorry about that. I had to go through all the checklists for YouTube to protect me. So here's Randy Quaid. I guess he had an incident. Who was this girl? Jennifer Grey. Wesley Snipes, Michael Richards, Brendan, no, who's this guy? Yeah, Brendan Fraser. Who else they talk about here? Who is this? Tila? I don't even know who this is. Lindsay Lohan. Man, she had some freaking serious, and she's like all recovered. All these freaking actors are, who's this guy? Paul Rubens. Oh, this is the Pee Wee Herman dude. And way back, Ingrid Bergman, I think she slept with a guy and she wasn't married, and that was a big scandal. Amanda, I don't know who she is. Who was this lady? Paula Dean, what was she? Wasn't she? I forgot what she said, something. Oh, Robert Blake, remember him? Beretta tells his story on how he fell out. Anyway, good little video. If you want to go watch it, I thought it was pretty interesting. And that's where I thought I got Charles, Megan Fox, Gilbert. I thought Owen was in there, but maybe not. All right, anyway, little story that didn't get a whole lot of news. A 14-year-old boy, a teen, a juvenile, how do we say this without appearing racist? A 14-year-old, we don't want to use the wrong pronoun or wrong color. A 14-year-old planned to attack and killing of a Wisconsin girl. So this dude killed this little girl. He planned it. He said he planned it. And little sad story, but you know, people are like, man, he's only a kid. I can't believe the cops are pointing guns at kids. Okay, you keep running around life with that theory, idiot. Here's a good little story. Cops, armed cops, large police force. I think there was like, I don't know, 12. Let's say we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cops in this Congo line or stack, whatever you want to call it, going up to the house to serve a warrant for fireworks. $4,000 in fireworks. Went in there with guns, threw everybody on the ground, shot the people's dogs, took a little kid out with his hands up. Fireworks, people. $4,000 worth of fireworks. How much money did they spend during this case getting a warrant, etc.? Are you freaking kidding me? These are the police that are heroes. These are the same cops that wouldn't go in when kids were getting killed. But for fireworks, these people had $4,000 worth of fireworks. They shot their dog with a non-lethal gun. $4,000 in fireworks? Oh, hell no. We'll get the SWAT team and go in on that. We're going to be heroes. Great. Yeah, cops wonder why their reputation sucks. Last but not least, this brainchild stole a vehicle from the lot of a dealership and then a couple of days later drives it back to the dealership and tries to trade it in on a newer car. You know, sometimes you just can't make this shit up. He was arrested and they didn't show his face. I wonder why. I wonder why we can't see all these criminals. Because we have to protect them. Because it's not their fault. They're a victim. Anyway. All right. We'll end that there. I just want to get some of the news covered. There's some crazy news out there. Y'all have a good one.